Hello students, welcome to the new lecture session. Myself, Shankho Ghosh, Assistant Professor of Automobile Engineering Department at Dr. Sudhir Chandra Sood Degree Engineering College under the JIS group. Today, we'll discuss a new topic, that is computer controlled for pollution and noise. In these topics, topic is taken from the module number 3, known as the vehicle operation and control. This topic is taken from the subject of modern vehicle technology. This is the 7th semester automobile engineering students subjects, and the subject code is AUE 704B. This is an elective subject. So students, in this topic today we'll discuss about the pollution, and after this class the objective of this class is that to understand about the different type of pollutants which is emitted from the vehicle and make the pollution, and what are the norms we measure in India, what is the Bharat stage, and what are the basic difference in between Bharat stage 1, 2, 3, 4 and 6. The new pollution norms is BS6, which is applied in India. So we can study about the BS6 petrol and BS6 diesel. So student, let's start the today's class on computer control for pollution. Let's start with the introduction. The quality of air has always been an issue of concern worldwide in the milieu of growing vehicular air pollution. Vehicle pollution can usually occur while pollution can usually occur from the various sources. The pollution which is usually caused by the vehicle and their exhaust system is usually very harmful and is concerned a significant source of pollution, and proper measures have to be set in place in order to curb the vehicular pollution. While pollution can easily occur from the various sources, the pollution which is usually caused by the vehicle and their exhaust system is usually very harmful, and it is considered a significant source of pollution, and proper measures have to be set in place in order to curb vehicular pollution. So the Bharat stage emission standard and the basic emission standard issued by the government of India, which regulates and control the air pollution. The government of India regulate and control the air pollution that is caused by exhaust of the vehicle and internal combustion engine. Exhaust, that is caused by the exhaust of vehicle and internal combustion engine. These standards are usually set by the Central Pollution Control Board. These standards are usually set by the Central Pollution Control Board. Here is the pictures of Bharat 6. Now in India, Bharat 6 or BS6, Bharat standard 6 or BS6 norms are applied, and the logo looks like this, which is level back side of the vehicle, or in case of in front of the vehicle. Now coming to the next topic, that is Bharat stage emission standard. Bharat stage emission standards or BSES are emission standard instituted by the government of India, which is used to regulate which basically helps to regulate the output of air pollutants. Output of air pollutants from internal combustion engine, including the motor vehicles. This BSES, Bharat Standard Emission Bharat Stage Emission Standard, BSES, or emission standard, which is instituted by the Government of India, helps to regulate the output of air pollutants from the internal combustion engine, including the motor vehicle. And the standards based on the European regulation were first introduced in 2000. The standard based on the European regulation, that is called Euro norms, were the first introduced in the year of 2000. All the new vehicles manufactured after the implementation, all new vehicle manufactured after the implementation of the norms have to be compliant with this regulation. Since October 2010, Bharat Stage 3 norm have been enforced across the country, and now in India BS6 are used. In the year of in the major cities, Bharat Stage 4 emission norms have been in place in 13 major cities. Bharat Stage 4 emission norms have been in place since the April 2010, and it has been and it has been enforced to for entire country since April 2017. So what are those 13? So students, what are the 13 major cities? 13 major cities are Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai, Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Ahmedabad, Pune, Surat, Kanpur, Lucknow, Solarpur, Jamshedpur, and Agra. These 13 the major city where BS6 emissions norms have been in place since April 2010, and in all over the India it was started since April 2017. In the year of 2016, and the Indian government announced that the country would skip the BS5 norms, and altogether the adopt BS6 norms by 2020. In its recent judgment, the Supreme Court has banned the sale and registration of the motor vehicle. The Supreme Court has banned the sale and the registration of the motor vehicle conforming to the emission standard BS4 in the entire country from the 1st April 2020. Now coming to the history, the first emission norms were introduced in India. The first emission norms were introduced in India in the year of 1991 for petroleum distillate, and in 1992 for the diesel vehicle, This The first emission, as I told, which is introduced in India in 1991 for the petrol and in 1992 for the diesel, and these were followed by making the catalytic converter mandatory for the petrol vehicle and introduced the unleaded petrol in the market and introduced unleaded petrol in the market on 29th April 1999. On 29th April in the year of 1999, the Supreme Court of India ruled that all the vehicles in India have to meet Euro 1 or India 2000 norm. India have to meet Euro 1 or the India 2000 norm by 1st June of 1999, and Euro 2 will be imperative in the NCR, and Euro 2 will be imperative in the NCR by 1st April of 2000. The car makers were not prepared. For this transition, and in a subsequent judgment that the implementation date for the Euro 2 was not enforced. In the year of 2002, the Indian government accepted the report and submitted by the Mashalkar Committee. The committee proposed a roadmap for a rollout of Euro-based emission norm for India. It also recommended a phased implementation of future norms, with the regulation being implemented in major cities first and extended to the rest of the country after a few years. Based on the recommendation of the committee, the National Auto Fuel Policy was announced officially in the year of 2003. The roadmap for implementation of the Bharat stage norms were laid out until 2010. The roadmap for implementation of Bharat stage norms were laid out until 2010. So, as the Indian government accept the report which is submitted by the Mashalkar Committee in the year 2002, the committee proposed a roadmap for the rollout of Euro-based emission norms for India, and they also recommended a phased implementation of future norms, with the regulation being implemented in the major city first, and then it will be extended all over the country. And based on these recommendations, this committee, the National Auto Fuel Policy was announced officially in the year of 2003. After that, the roadmap for the implementation of Bharat stage norm, were laid out until 2010, and the policy also created the guideline. For auto fuel, reduction of pollution from older vehicle, and R&D for air quality, data creation, and health administration. Now coming to the Indian emission standard. First is India 2000, which is also known as the BS1. It is referred the Euro 1 in the year of 2000, and it is applied in the nationwide, countrywide. Second, in the Bharat stage 2 or BS2, which is referred the Euro 2 in the year of 2001, it applied in the NCR area, then Mumbai, Kolkata, and Chennai. In the year of 2003, this BS2 is applied in NCR and the 13 cities. 13 cities means Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Ahmedabad, Pune, Surat, Kanpur, Lucknow, Solarpur, Jamshedpur and Agra. And in the year of 2005, finally it is applied in the countrywise. The next, the BS3 or Bharat Stage 3, which is referred to the Euro 3 norms. And in the year of 2004 or 5, it is applied in the NCR area and the 13 major cities. And in the year of 2010, it is applied, this norm is applied the countrywide. And the next is BS4 or BS Bharat Stage 4, that is refers the Euro 4. In the year of 2010, it is applied in the NCR and the 13 cities, and in the year of 2017 it is applied in the countrywide. BS5, which is referred the Euro 5, BS4 5, which is referred the Euro 5, which is totally skipped, and in spite of this, the BS6 or which referred the Euro 6 will started apply in the year of 2018 in Delhi, 2009 in the NCR area, and 2020 and 2020 in the countrywide. So students, these are the emission norms which are applied in the India, and now the year is 2020, so now the emission norm is the Bharat Stage 6 or BS6, which is applied all over the India. Now coming to the major type of pollutant. So basically there are few elements which is emitted from the emission, and they are the main reason, they are the causes of the making of air pollution, like carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, hydrocarbon and the oxide of nitrogen. So students, the IC engines are primarily notorious for the production of IC engine or the internal combustion engines are primarily notorious for the production of the carbon dioxide or CO2, carbon monoxide or CO, hydrocarbon or HC or unburned hydrocarbon, sometimes we call unburned hydrocarbon or UHC, and oxides of nitrogen and oxides of nitrogen, that is NOx, is the pollutants which is emitted from the exhaust of the vehicle. And few times and sometimes the particular matter PM and or the carbon soot is the another byproduct of diesel as well as the diesel injection petrol engines. So student, basically these are five are the most major type of the pollutants which is emitted from the vehicle. Those are carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, unburned hydrocarbon, nitrogen of oxygen, oxides of nitrogen and the particulate matter. Now coming to the emission norms is in India. So as I discuss about the BS different type of Bharat stage norms, here which is and discuss about the emission norms. Emission norms started from in the year 1991. Ideal CO or carbon monoxide limit for the petrol vehicle and free acceleration smoke for the diesel vehicle, and mass emission norms for the petrol vehicle. This is the first norm which is applied in India. Next is in the year of 1992, and the norms was the mass emission norm. The mass emission norm for the diesel vehicle. In the year of 1996, revision of mass emission norms. The revision of mass emission norms for petrol and the diesel vehicle. A mandatory fitment of catalytic converter for car in metros on unleaded petrol. So as we can see in the picture, first in 1991, this is the mass emission norms This came into effect for the petrol vehicle in the 1991 and diesel vehicle in 1992. Next in 1992, the revision of mass emission law, which is fitment of catalytic converter, was made mandatory in vehicle sold in metros. Next is 1998. The coal start norms are introduced. In the year of 1998, the coal start norms are introduced. Next, in the year of 2001, 2000, India 2000 or BS1, which is follow the Euro 1 norms and modified the DC or Indian driving cycle and Bharat Stage 2 norms for the Delhi. And in B2001, BS2, which is equivalent to the of Euro 2 norms for all the metro emission norms for CNG and the LPG vehicle. So as you can see the picture, in the year of 2000, BS1 norms is started. The India adopt the new norm in line with the international Euro 1 emission norms. The second one is in the year of 2003. In the year of 2003, Bharat Stage 2, which is equivalent to the Euro 2 norms, which is applied for the 13 major cities. And in the year of 2005, from 1st April, Bharat Stage 5, which is equivalent to Euro 4 norms, norms for the 13 major cities. And in the picture it says the 2005 BS2 norm. This first came into effect in the 3 metro, which allow its application on the nationwide. So, as I discussed, in the year of 2003, the first Euro BS2 is applied in the 13 major cities. Then in the year of 2005, it is nationwide. And in the year of 2005, in the metro cities, the BS4 is applied. In the year of 2010, Bharat Stage 4 emission norms for the 2-wheeler and 3-wheeler and the 4-wheeler for the entire country, where BS Stage 4 or follow the Euro 4 for 13 major cities for only 4-wheeler, and the Bharat Stage 4 also has formed on onboard diagnosis similar to the Euro 3 but which is diluted. So in the year 2010, BS norms are applied. These norms were first brought into effect in the 11 cities. Next in 2017, the Bharat Stage 4 norms for all the vehicle BS4. So BS4 norms is applied. The sulfur content in the fuel, were brought down by the 100 ppm parts per billion and 300 ppm in petrol and diesel respectively. For the petrol it is reduced in the 100 ppm and for the diesel it is reduced down to 300 ppm in the year of 2017. 2018, the Bharat Stage 6 fuel norms from 1st April of 2018 in Delhi instead of the 2020, and in the year of 2020, the Bharat Stage 6 fuel norms from the 1st April 2020 nationwide switching India to world's cleanest diesel and the petrol. So in the year 2020, BS6 norms is applied. It is said that NOx emission will be brought down by 68% in diesel and 25% in case of petrol cars. Now coming to the technology changes for the engine. Now start with this SI engines. As per the BS6 norms, the emission of carbon monoxide is to be reduced by 30% and NOx by 80%. As per the Bharat Stage 6 norm, the emission of carbon monoxide is to be reduced by 30% and NOx is by the 80%. The BS6 norm also set limits for hydrocarbon and the particular emission which are not specified in the earlier norms. To meet the emission requirement for BS6, the carburetor in petrol engine need to replace the carburetor in the petrol engine need to be replaced by the programmed fuel injector. The programmed fuel injector. To further reduce the tailpipe emission, the exhaust system would be fitted with a three-way catalytic converter. The norm also mandate OBD or onboard diagnostic system for all the BS6 compliant vehicles. So these are the technology changes for the SI engines after apply the BS6. Now coming to the comparison in between BS2, 3 and 4 for the petrol engine and for the petrol as a fuel. Here is a table for the characteristics we need and the Stambauer stage. At 15 degree temperature, density for BS2 is 710 to 770 kg per meter cube. For BS3 is 720 to 775 kg per meter cube. For BS3 and BS4 are same. In the distillation recovery up to 70 degrees Celsius, the BS2 is 10 to 45% per volume. BS3 and BS4 are similar in three cases. And distillation recover up to 100 degrees Celsius, that is three stage are same, that is 40 to 70% per volume. Boiling temperature is for BS2, 3 and 4 is 210 degree Celsius. Motor research octane number, that is BS2 is 88, BS3 is 99 and BS4 is also 91. MONR motor octane number, BS2 is 84, BS3 is 81 and 81 is also for the BS4. Sulfur content is for the BS2 is 500 mg per kg, maximum percentages. For BS3 that is 150 mg per kg at the maximum percentage, and BS4 is 50 mg per kg. Lead content is for the BS2 that is 0.013 gram per liter. For BS3 that is 0.005 gram per liter, and the value is similar also similar in case of BS6, that is 0.005 gram per liter. And the aromatic content for the BS2 the cannot find out, but BS3 that is 42% of volume, and for the BS4 that is less than 35. Now coming to the characteristics of BS6 gasoline. The density at 15 degrees Celsius, the density is at 15 degrees Celsius 720 to 773.7 kg per meter cube. Distillation recovery up to 70 degrees Celsius, that is 11 to 45% per volume. Distillation recovery up to 100 degrees Celsius, that is 40 to 70% volume. The boiling temperature is 200 degrees Celsius. Research octane number is 91.4. Motor octane number is 81.4. Sulfur content is 8 mg per kg. Lead content is 0.05 gram per liter. Aromatic content is 35% of volume, and oxygen content is 2.7% of volume. So students, these are the BS6 gasoline specification. Now coming to the technology which is changes for the CI engine. As per the BS6 norm, the NOx emission from a diesel engines are to be reduced by 70% and particulates by 80%. NOx emission from a diesel engine are to be reduced by 70% and particulate by 80%. To achieve this, the engine need to be equipped with the Euro 6 compliant technology. The major technical changes to associate with this are: so to achieve this, the engine need to be equipped with the Euro 6 compliant technology. The major technical changes to associate with this area: first one is fitting diesel pre-filter in the exhaust system. Fitting the diesel pre-filter in exhaust system. Number 2, using selective catalytic reduction or SCR or exhaust gas recirculation or EGR technique to reduce the NOx in emission. And number 3 is an onboard diagnostic system. An onboard diagnostic system or ODS required to monitor the malfunctioning of parts which is related to the emission. So these are the technology changes for the CI engine in case to follow the BS6 norms. Now coming to the diesel fuel quality in India. From 1995 to the 2020, there are the various types of diesel fuel which is available in the market, available in the pump station, fuel pump station. That is, in 1995, the cetane number is 45 and the sulfur content is 1%. In 1996, the sulfur content is 0.05%, which is applied in the Delhi and some selected cities. In the year of 1998, the sulfur content is 0.25% in Delhi. In the year of 1999, the sulfur content is 0.05%, which is applied in the Delhi, which is limited supply. In the year of 2000, cetane number, that is 48, and the sulfur content is 0.25% apply, which is used in the nationwide. In the year of 2001, the sulfur percentage is 0.05%, which is applied in Delhi and few selected cities. In the year of 2005, sulfur is 350 ppm, Euro 3 and selected area. In the year of 2010, sulfur 350 ppm, that is follow the Euro 3 and apply the nationwide. Next is 2016. In the year of 2016, sulfur is 50 ppm, follow the Euro 4 and apply in the major cities. In the year of 2017, sulfur content is 50 ppm and follow the Euro 4 and apply in the nationwide. And in the year of 2020, which is proposed, that the sulfur content is 10 ppm, which is follow the Euro 6 and it should be applied in the entire country. So these are the diesel fuel quality in India, which started from 1995 to still now. Now coming to the properties of the BS2, 3 and 4 of diesel. The density at 15 degrees Celsius for the BS2, that is 820 to 800 kg per meter cube. For BS3 and BS4, that value is 820 to 845 kg per meter cube. Sulfur content for the BS2 is 500 mg per kg. Sulfur content for BS3, that is 350 mg per kg. Sulfur content for the BS4, that is 50 mg per kg. Cetane number for the BS2 is 48, for BS3 is 51 and BS6 is also 51. And distillation recovery up to 350 degrees Celsius for the BS2, that is 85%. Coming to the specification of the BS6 diesel as fuel. The density at 15 degrees Celsius, that is 821.5 to 845 kg per meter cube. Distillation T95 is 360 degrees Celsius. Sulfur content is 8 milligram per kg. Cetane number is 51.4 minimum. Flash point is 42 degrees Celsius. Kinetic viscosity at 40 degrees Celsius, that is 2.15 to 4.5 semistroke. Water content is 200 milligram per kg. Ash content is 0.01% volume, and oxidation stability is 21 to 18 gram per meter cube. So students, these are the specification of BS6 diesel fuel. Now coming to the BS4 run on BS6 fuel. As BS6 is applied in 2020, in the previous few of us or some people or customers have the BS4 vehicle. So the BS4 vehicle can run in the BS6 fuel. So BS6 fuel operating the BS4 vehicle on the cleaner fuel should not pose any serious challenges, as the only major difference in between the BS4 and the BS6 that the grade fuel is the significant reduction in sulfur content, and as mentioned earlier. So moreover, the using BS6 fuel can be expected. So BS6 fuel can be expected to yield a slight reduction in emission level even on the older engine. If we buy a vehicle on BS6 and it will be fueled with the BS4, so what is happening? So the topic is BS6 can run on the BS4 fuel, considering that the upcoming emission norms bear the greater ramification for diesel. This engine generally employ exhaust after treatment techniques like diesel particulate filter, the DPF, in conjunction with the either lean NOx trap or LNT, or the selective catalytic reduction or SCR system. The higher sulfur content in BS4 grade fuel has to potential to poison the catalyst in this system and have an adverse impact on their operation, and thus running a BS6 diesel engine on the appropriate fuel in all the more critical. However, there are the exception. Luxury car maker Mercedes claim to be employing the superior catalyst in its emission control device that permits its BS6 diesel vehicle to run on a diet of BS4 fuel. In for petrol engine, on the other hand, it is a different case. Generally, only utilizing better engine component design for achieving the lower emission. And industry experts suggest the sulfur poisoning is not a major concern, and as such, BS6 petrol vehicle can be operated safely even with the BS4 fuel. And it is worth mentioning at this stage that while using the correct fuel is crucial, so is using the right type of lubricant. To that effect, it is recommended that only low sulfated ash, phosphorus and sulfur saps engine while be used for all type of BS6 vehicle. So students, here we discuss about the computer controlled air pollution through the various types of norms. Those are used in the India. So after the comparison, students, you can easily understand about the pollution, those pollutants are used to make the vehicle, to make a air pollution which is coming from the vehicle. Then can understand about the Bharat stage emission standard. Then it's you can understand about its history. The what are the types, the norms are used in India, and they are, and in which year which type of BS, I mean Bharat stage norms is implemented. Then you can easily understand the variation of BS 2, 3, 4 and 6. You can easily understand about the BS6 fuel specification. You can easily specify the BS6 fuel, and easily you can understand about the a vehicle can run if that you can easily understand the BS6 vehicle can run on the BS4 fuel, or BS4 engine can run on the BS6 fuel. So still, so that's it. And the next class, student, in the next class we will discuss on the second part of this, that is the noise portion. So still then, stay at home and stay safe. Thank you so much, students.